albany.youtube.com/rewards.
It's Levack and Goz on 104.5 The Team.
Thanks to our friends at Soccer Unlimited, we get to suffer through Woods one more time. Actually, no, if there's one thing that Woods truly knows in his passion is the world of soccer. So it is pitch perfect. My friend, what are you going to teach us today, us non-soccer hooligans?
Today, well, basically we're gonna look at the matchups this weekend. We got a bunch of games this weekend. The big one.
Wait a minute. So would you say, like, Goz and I are Midland to not really soccer fans, but if you were going to sell us on the game of soccer,
watch this weekend's game.
Okay, all right, I like that. Now you're talking.
A bunch. Say you don't like teams, you can. Or you don't like clubs. There's a national team play as well. So, Juventus.
Wait a minute. So there's clubs and teams.
There's clubs and national teams. Yes, there's like.
Okay. So club would be the New York Giants.
Yeah, sure.
But the national team would be if the USA had a football team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that,
all right.
I guess
I
I would
didn't know
say
that, Woods.
Well,
okay.
Now you do.
All right.
All right. So the UCL, the Champions League final, takes place tomorrow afternoon at 2:45. That'll be Real Madrid and Juventus. They have now tied for 6 Champions League finals appearances, which is tied for the most all time with AC Milan. So this is a defensive team in Juventus versus Real Madrid, who's attacking minded all over the place. We're gonna kick the ball. We're gonna put it in the box and let our big guys Ronaldo and Benzema take it from there and try to put us up. But it's all it's a defensive team in Juventus versus an offensive team. It's gonna be a heck of a game.
I like it. 2:45 on Saturday.
I say grab a beer and relax and watch this one. It's going to be fun. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually goes to penalties too at the end if nobody scores in this game.
Are you a fan of that, by the way, the penalty kicks? Do you feel like there should be a different way, just play till sudden death? Because at the end of the added time and all that, there's something cool about that.
There is. I kind of like that, but then again, how we talk about baseball being too long at times. Mm. Soccer can, I guess, be that way if nobody scores. If it's 0-0 and you're 120 minutes into the game, it's about time we just go to penalties and end this thing, right? So that's my theory for that. But we also got some national team stuff. The U.S. men's national team will take on Venezuela on Saturday. They are still chasing a spot in the next World Cup, so this is a big step. Should they get this win? Venezuela is a team that they're not very good. First off, they're not very good.
We can beat them.
So we got a good chance at this one. But
I believe that we will win.
I believe we'll beat Venezuela. Yeah.
So we do have a good chance at this one. Venezuela they're a countering team. So say we give up the ball pretty easily in the midfield area. Venezuela will be able to counter us and have chances on goal, but that's basically it for them. Their only chance is if they can counter us and get us to make mistakes. I don't see that happening. And then also, they'll play 2 games before we talk next on Pitch Perfect. So they play Trinidad and Tobago next Thursday, another team that we should easily win before we play Mexico on next Saturday. So this one is going to be Trinidad and Tobago's not going to be that difficult of a game. That's a 4-0, 5-0 game. We should demolish them. But on the other team, we're going to go to the young guys now. The Under-20 World Cup is on right now. I don't know if you guys probably have no idea the World Cup is on. The World Cup. The World Cup is going on.
The Under-20 World Cup.
It's the same thing.
Yes, we have to call it the illegal drinking World Cup.
Yes, that is true. Yes.
They can win a cup. They just can't drink out of it.
Can't do it.
That's, what is it? Grape juice. You get grape juice. You put it in there. But right now,
they're loaded.
Oddly enough, we're playing Venezuela
probably
in that too. So we're playing Venezuela. That game is
the Under-20 Venezuela team better than the Over-20 Venezuela?
And what's the drinking age in Venezuela?
I don't think they have
18.
one. It's probably, can you get into the bar?
How old are you when you can grow a mustache? That's probably.
A lot of countries, it's, you can have some wine and stuff. They don't really bother you. We're the ones who know that our kids are stupid.
It's true.
Like, Woods still isn't allowed to drink.
Speaking of kids, we got 2 kids on this team that are phenomenal and probably will break the ranks of their club teams very soon. Brooks Lennon and Joshua Sargent are the big goal scorers for us. So if you happen to catch that, I don't know if you're watching at 3:00 in the morning, but
I had everything I do. I've got Woods' notes for Pitch Perfect, and it had everything I could do not to go. Oh, you talking about Joshua Sargent and Brooks to just freak him out?
Yeah, those are the guys you're going to want to watch for. And it is the quarterfinal match, and it's not very often that the U.S. gets to the quarterfinals in a World Cup event. So I mean, might as well take advantage of this.
Will the Under-20 they have a chance of winning?
I think I do think they can actually win this whole thing. I think France is probably the team to beat. They are really, really good.
French fries. French's mustard.
They've fried up every single team they've come across so far. So
puns.
Them and England are probably the two teams that could beat the U.S. But I think the U.S. is probably on their way to at least getting to the final.
I know you love the crew over at Soccer Unlimited, but I heard you were whispering with somebody from our station like right around noon today about something. Who works on a different local show?
Was I?
Oh, our friend Roger Weiland.
Oh, yes. Oh, I was. Roger Weiland, by the way, has a soccer camp.
Really? Roger plays soccer too? He's a beautiful man.
It's the hair. It's the hair. He has. I
need some good facts so that when I'm standing on the corner of Central and Wolf.
The WNYT soccer camp is the 4th annual. It's July 10th through the 14th at UAlbany from 9 to 3. It's ages 6 to 14. Proceeds are benefiting the Thomas Patrick Morrison Foundation. You can log on to WNYT.com
or WNYT.com will work as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you click on there and then just go to the sports section. You can find everything on there that you need for it. And,
I love teasing you.
And yeah, Soccer Unlimited. Thanks to them again. Yeah. They are your home for basically everything soccer. They're your total soccer.
Let me ask you a question about Soccer Unlimited, Woods, because I know you go there a lot.